Yo, what the fuck is going on? It's your boy Nick Bocklage. We have a late night stream. We're about to be doing a BBM, first BBM streaming live, which is kind of cool. A lot to talk about. I've been in the basketball streets grinding the last few days. I've been, I maxed out, or I think I maxed out the $3 contest, and then the puppy, dude. I'm pumping puppies out. I am pumping puppies out right now. Mic test, mic test.
Mic test, mic test.
All right, cool. I sound good, but I look better. No, but I'm excited to do a BBM draft. I feel pretty locked in right now. For the most part, obviously there's a lot of player takes. There's a lot of situations that in the next few weeks I'm gonna try to understand these top 200 to 250 players, because it's easy to jump into drafts and kind of have lock takes on certain players situations where I don't think that's a bad thing, but I want to be fluid. I want to be like water, because I think it's important to not just be so focused on a certain thing, because you need to adjust. We get presented new information. We get presented, with different situations. And a lot of times we think we're always right. And that's because we are human beings. So I am going to send this actually to a few people, see what's up. I mean, for the most part, it is 10:30 my time. Not many people are up this time, but we will see. Yeah, like I said, I'm very excited to be doing BBM. I think I've done around 35 drafts right now. Most of them puppies. See, it did not go live for me. All right, baby. Let's fucking go. I'm excited. We're gonna be doing a BBM right now. Underdog came with some fire. There are so many contests that I am excited about. Am I tripping right now? No. So, obviously, I'm gonna do a ton of BBMs. Is there a better layout? I'm so used to drafting on my phone that I'm still getting used to like the PC, laptop. I've been a phone drafter my whole life. So drafting on a big monitor is different for me. So we'll get into BBM shortly, but I just want to go over these contests. I'm not going to be doing every single one. So the contests that I'll be doing heavy, whenever they drop a Snouge or a puppy, I like to volume those because I like the structures. I think it's fun, and it's like mock drafts for me. I like to try out new things. I like to see what the ADP is, kind of how the rooms are. Weekly winners, I don't think I'll be doing many weekly winners. I just don't enjoy it. there's a lot of people that are sharp and they'll go and do all the data for what weeks to target. I'll be honest, I don't really care. I'm not gonna really be doing many weekly winners. I am more interested in the eliminator. I think that's a very fun contest to keep track of every week. I mean, the fact that they set up the structure where so half of everyone, so we have 196,000 people for eliminator. Half is gonna be eliminated at the round one, which I think is fucking dope. It's a 1v1. It's like basically you're on the court playing basketball, and I think that's really cool. 3C final, huge prizes at the top. So, and it's a fun sweat. I don't know if I'll max it, but I'm definitely gonna do eliminators. Like I said, I'm gonna do puppies, schnauzers, big dog. I am gonna do some high stakes stuff. I think for my streams, what I'll do is I'll have a guest or two on, and we could draft these together. Best Ball Mania, obviously, gonna be doing a ton of those. The sprint, this is a contest where it doesn't matter to week 15 and 17. I'll do some, but same thing. I don't really care for this contest. Like, I think it is cheaper. I think it was $50 last year. Now it's 20, 55K entries. First place 150K, second 75, and so on. I mean, pretty top heavy. So you are trying to hit the nuts for these 3 weeks. The marathon, I'm more likely to do the marathon than the sprint because I do like the accumulated aspect. Well, I like the aspect of trying to build a team that's gonna count from week 1 to week 17. Right, you're trying to hit the ceiling. Like the sprint, it's more of a luck based thing, I think, than the marathon. So the marathon, I'll probably do some of these. Enough of me yapping. We're gonna hop into BBM. This is my 3rd one. I've done 2 so far. We're gonna go 20 seconds. The 20 seconds, I love it. Like, I'm just pumping drafts left and right, left and right. It's so easy. So plus A for BBM. All right, let's see. Plus A BBM. We'll see. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, the 20-second clock. That's a huge W for underdog. And it is 20 seconds, but I feel like they go faster because I feel like every time I get on the clock, I only have like 15 seconds, and then like once it hits like the 10 seconds, that's when it turns red, and it's like it's like a countdown of a bomb where it's like 10, 9, 8, 7, So like my anxiety starts to come up a little bit, so I'm like fucking squirming to make a pick so I don't get autoed. But yeah, I love the 20 seconds. I think it's going to help a lot of people who are trying to volume this, which is important. More time, more drafts to do. Oh, yeah, let's go. We'll see how long this takes. For the puppies, the puppies feel so fast. Like, I jump into a lobby and it's like 20 seconds and it's like pretty filled. BBM, I don't know how long it takes usually. We're about to find out. Yo, what the BBC tonight, huh? Yes, sir. Big Bockless Cock in the building. What's up, player? How you doing today, man? Or actually, how you doing tonight? Are you working? My dog is like in the corners looking at me like, who the hell are you talking to? He's so pissed because he was sleeping and now like I woke his ass up. That's right, baby. We working tonight. We working and doing some giraffes. I got sunburn, so I have like a whole tan line on my face. I don't think you guys could see it, but my nose looks red. Yo, what up, Zero Fucks? What's up, bro? What's poppin'? Dude, I'm so used to these puppies filling so fast that like I'm like about to crash out. It's been +8 for the past like 5 minutes. I'm in slow hell right now, but I love it. Yeah, the slow hell is a real thing, especially when you join a bunch of drafts at the same time. I feel like I just click the same players. Like this morning, I swear I clicked Bucky Irving and Jacobs like back to back to back to back. Shrek GIF. That's. I'm ready to draft though. I'm excited. I feel like I'm pretty warmed up for BBM. I did like 10 puppies today. I drafted like Drake May probably in like 8 of them, Jaden Blue in like 6 of them, Jalen Tolbert in a bunch of them. All right, +7, man. I was speaking earlier on these contests and like what I'm gonna be doing. I'm always gonna mess with like the cheaper stuff, puppy, Schnauzer, because I feel like those are good mock drafts to do. But I think the contest that I'm gonna be the heaviest on is obviously Best Ball Mania. The Eliminator I'm gonna do a bunch of because I just think that's such a dope format. I mean, just to 1v1 people all season long, like that's so fucking dope. It's like me on the court, man, just like 1v1 each player, and just like if I make it to the 3C final, I can say I fucking 1v1 all you guys. You went so much harder in MLB than NFL. Crazy, man. Like there is a moment where I was just consumed by baseball, MLB. I was listening to podcasts every day. I was on Fangraphs. I was fucking just crazy hardcore in. Now I don't give a fuck about baseball. I truly don't. It's a dumb sport. Fuck off. I don't even look at my teams anymore. I am locked in into football. 24/7 now. I was just kidding. Baseball's cool. Baseball's cool. I'm not gonna shit on it, but this is my first love, man. Fantasy football is always gonna have a place in my heart as the one. I don't care about basketball. Give me dailies. Them joints are fun. Yeah, I mean they're fun when you're making money and crushing it. You and Turbo, bro. I don't even see Turbo in the NFL chats. He's too busy cranking out dailies. For good reason though. I mean, he crushes, you crushes. I do not crush the dailies. But for NFL, I will be in the NFL daily streets. So um, I will be having a lot of fun trying to do those. Let's see where we're at. See, we're waiting for 7 more people for Basketball Mania. If you haven't joined, I would say get in. 6 more people. Let's go. Bro looked at the account and was like, fuck MOB. LOL. No, facts, man. But I'll take you guys to my MLB right now. We are DMing all day about the dailies to not spam the Discord. I figure that, man. I was joining MLB chat a lot just to like bullshit and talk to you guys, but like I totally forgot about the MLB chat. Where am I going? Going live, MLB, best ball. Dude, I feel retarded right now. Hey. Shh. Okay, where am I going, guys? Dude, these like the people that I live near fucking argue like all the time. For no, like I don't even know why. They just fucking are always yelling. Bro, my brain is fried right now. I'll show you advanced reach right now once I figure this out. Oh, Zero got you addicted to the BRs last year? Motherfucker, you got horns though. Damn right. Call me different this year. Let's go, baby. I didn't really do the dailies. I did it a few weeks. The 1 week I did go heavy, I was like super overweight on Taysom Hill, and that was the week where he scored like 3 touchdowns, had like 50 points. And the reason why I was heavy on him was because the week previous, he had like a 90-yard touchdown that didn't count because of a penalty. So for me, I was like, yo, like this dude just like I don't know, like I feel like he's gonna have a huge week now. Okay, so here we go, guys. This is my baseball shit. So I did 205 drafts, 2,700 at stake. I'm winning 506, which is not great. But I've been going back and forth, where it's like anywhere from 500 to like 800. So for the dingers, I'm advancing 27 out of 150. I feel like that's average, right? Like I'm cool with that. My solo shot, my team's dead here. Like $75 to the ground. Davis Maddock, #1 seed. Your boy Nick Bach is last. I don't really have hope for this team, but we did max out the frozen ropes. 20 teams. I'm advancing 2 right now, but we have a bunch of teams that like are close. Like so, this was an overlay. So like all the third place teams for the frozen ropes more likely advanced. That's why I maxed it out, and that's it for now, man. Hopefully we make a finals, make some money, and I'll just throw it in football. That'll be my daily allowance. All right, let's go back to oh shit, we started. Oh, let's fucking go. All right, where we at? Oh, we got the shit. This is great. So I'm at the 12 hole. We have Sus. We have Pat Fantasy Dog Pound. I don't think I know anyone else. Hey, let's go. I'm excited. The 12 hole. All right, let's. MLB actually teaching me a lot about how to attack NFL. Believe it or not. LO, that week was crazy. Stars 30 plus. Addison and JJ the same game. Oh, was that? I think they played the Falcons that week. Yo, sus, bro. You better not. You better not snipe me, man. You better not snipe Golden from me. Sus gonna max in 2 months, bro. Sus said like, yo, I'm only doing like 2 BBMs this year. Dude's already at like 20. Type is yeah. So we have Jamar Chase, Saquon Barkley, CeeDee Lamb, Ashton Genty. Dude, the Genty hype is just gonna continue, and I mean, where's his ADP? Like I think 9 right now, but I've seen Genty go anywhere from 1.2 to 1.10. But like he's one that never really falls. Like he's always gonna be going earlier. I'm capping at 150 BBLs this year. That's what's up, man. BBMs over BBLs though. All right, let's see what the dog pound does. He goes Puka Nakua. I mean, I've gone Brian Thomas CMC so many times at the turn already. I don't mind it. Like I think Brian Thomas is a stud. He belongs in the first round. CMC, he's a polarizing player, but so CMC goes. All right. So this makes it a little easier for me. I'm just gonna double tap the receivers here. Well, I was gonna say with CMC is someone that I'm gonna be, I think, overweight on, like pretty heavy. If Like if I'm at the 1-2 turn, it's just hard for me to pass on CMC for these receivers here. Like I like CMC, he could get hurt by week 4, burn your team to the ground, or he could be the RB1 this year. And I'm gonna be chasing upside this year pretty heavy, which I feel like I've always been that way. So yeah. He said not 300 like you, Nick. Oh, that's fun. You know, to understand that joke, you had to be a baseball bro, to understand that. It that shit's so funny, man. Give it a month or two, BTG. I can't talk right now. BTJ will be in the second. I mean, he's kind of close to it. I mean, look, I got him in the second round, so he's kind of in the second. But like, okay, realistically, who would pass Brian Thomas? The only people I can see is what Sus did right here, CMC. Which I don't mind this, man. CMC Derrick Henry combo. I think that's a fun start. But like, if you have low testosterone and you want to up it, you do this. You get CMC and Derrick Henry on your team. So I love doing stuff like this. But like, for people to pass Brian Thomas, I mean, don't just start pushing him up. CMC, Derrick Henry, maybe. I can't really see any of these receivers pass Brian Thomas and ADP. If they did, I would be happy because I would just gobble up more Brian Thomas. Drake can't pass it when Versions push up corner. True. And say BTJR is receiver 2. That's out there. CMC will be a first round, 100%. CMC, I think on the big board, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he was going in like the middle second a lot. He fell kind of late second, but he was going around like middle second. I think we'll see CMC kind of pull close to Genty. I could see people, take CMC in front of Nico, Maron, and Brian Thomas. And if that's the case, fine. Like that, that's why I'll take my CMC. Like if I'm at the turn and CMC is available, I'll just take him. Because I do think he is gonna push up as well. We're up in 6 picks. I'm at 38% BTJ right now on BBM. Had to switch it up. How much corner you got? Are you asking me or Sus? Because if you're asking me how much of the corner I have, I would say I think I'm at like 15% right now. And the main reason just because I take like George Kittle in the 4th round every time. All right, let's see. He goes, so Pat goes Josh Allen. He has a Puka, Drake, Josh, nice. Kyron goes. Let's see what Sus does. Before the draft, for me, okay, so he goes DJ Moore. I was going to say DJ Moore, I would auto here. Not as much. I think we're going to go Rice with the first one. Rashee Rice, I don't know how many games he's going to get suspended. If he does. But if he's healthy, he's going to be the number 1 receiver for Patrick Mahomes. We could go Lamar. We could go Worthy. We go Ted. But we're going to have fun, guys. We're taking a corner. We're going to take the corner. We're going to pair him up with Brian Thomas. The thesis for Travis Hunter, where this player is going to be the most polarizing player in the whole player pool. 100%. Travis Hunter is a really good receiver. Like he's great. I think he could be special. Now, how many snaps is he gonna play as corner? I do not know. No one does. But I think how Jacksonville's gonna run it, and I just think that the coach, like some of the comments he's saying, is pretty bullish for Hunter. Like Jacksonville doesn't really have many playmakers on offense, right? They got Brian Thomas, and then they have 3 RBs that they could use, but like they have no tight end. Strange is like he's cool, but like he's a jag. And they have no other receivers. So I think for me, I'm gonna take the risk with Travis Hunter because if Travis Hunter becomes mostly a receiver and he's playing like 70-75% of snaps, and like maybe they don't have him on the blocking snaps, maybe Tom, or if Travis Hunter was gonna be a full time receiver, and we knew that, right? He would be going like he would go in the second round like easily. Like he would go before Garrett Wilson, and he'll probably go like around this range. Like he would go around Ladd and AJ Brown, I think, if he was just gonna play receiver. But because he's cornerback, we get a discount, and I'm either gonna be right or I'm gonna be wrong. Trevor Lawrence pick loading, yes sir. Tet ADP got to come down. Worthy clears Rice so hard. Does he though? Like, I mean, obviously Rice, when he was, before he got hurt, he was like a top 3-4 receiver. The way that they run that offense, it's through the big slot. Travis Kelce is not the same guy no more. So Rice is gonna be the guy, just game pepper with targets. I do like Worthy. I think Worthy is nice, especially in best ball, man. Like he came down the stretch, but I think if Rice is fully healthy, man, like Rice is gonna eat. Sus gonna have some sus receivers. Oh shit, I didn't even see Sus went 3 RBs. CMC, D Henry, and Brees Hall. It's a fun start. So we're up in 3 picks. In this range, like quarterback, tight end is not even an option for me. It's usually RB or receiver. We have 4 receivers, right? So I mean, we're pissing right now. I like Olave, Addison. I like Godwin. I'm not huge on Godwin right now. I do think that Emeka is gonna hurt him more than people think. And whenever there's a receiver that's old coming off in, we're gonna go Travion right now, and then these are RBs. I'm still trying to work it out with how I want to rank them. Who do I have? Man, I think Addison is nice, but fuck it, we'll go Addison. I think Addison has a receiver 5. Big boom bust type of player. He's someone that could drop 30 points. I don't know how JJ McCarthy is going to be. Sam Darnold obviously balled out. But, I mean, the first 2 years, Jordan Addison, like, he's someone that, is a touchdown guy. I can't project touchdowns. It's a sticky stat. But I think Addison's a good receiver. And I like the running backs I could get around pick 84, 85 as well. Because once Brandon Ayuk is off the board, I feel like there's a teardrop between all these receivers. And as you can see, the next time I pick, it would suggest that Brandon Ayuk wouldn't be there. Like the receivers in this range are just going to move up. Yo, what's up, Kevin? How you doing, buddy? You expected to see me in the pod and you see Sus plugging in away type shit. Bro, Sus has always given me pleasant surprises. Let me cook. 100% there is. Yeah. Well, where's the teardrop for you guys for receiver? For me, it's Ayuk right here. Right? Like Ayuk is like the for me the tier, and then after him, I feel like after Mooney, there's another tier, and then we get into this range where it's like fucking just pick whoever you want. As soon as Ayuk is spotted running and cooking, he's gonna go ahead of J-Mo. I don't know about that. I think that's aggressive, but I think we could look back and be like, how did we let Brandon Ayuk go as a third receiver on this team. A receiver that's been one of the best receivers in the game, from an analytics standpoint and a talent standpoint. I mean, Brandon Ayuk, he was a second round pick. What was it last year? Was he a second round pick last year? I think he was. Going all the way to pick 74. He's young still. Juwan Jennings, I'm probably gonna be off him. Like I know he blew up a couple weeks, but I'd rather bet on Brandon Ayuk, who's proven he could be one of the best receivers in the game, than Juan Jennings, who finally figured it out at like age 28. Ricky Pearsall's cool. I'll have some of him as well, but like he still hasn't proven anything. I mean, I respect the dude because he got shot and came back and balled out the last 2 weeks of the NFL season, but I do think Brandon Ayuk is someone that's going to rise a lot. Vibes are down, though. Teams hate him when they regret signing him. I mean, that is true. Like, I think Brandon Ayuk is definitely a player that maybe he's not, like, team-friendly. You know, like, he is a guy that maybe I could see, his teammates annoyed. But I'm sure he was like that a few years ago. Like, after he was in the doghouse, like, he still balled out. I don't get the Juan Jennings hype. Yeah, man, like I don't get it as much either. So we're on the clock, and I predicted it perfectly. The receiver tier fell off. I think we're gonna go RBs here. So this is also why I prefer the RBs, because let me just double check real quick. Okay, so we're taking Tony Pollard, and then I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take DeAndre Swift here. Like I love these two clicks right here. I mean, I feel like Tony Pollard's didn't move up after the draft at all, and I mean I think he's a starting running back. Like it won't let me pull up what he did last year, but Tony Pollard had like 180, 190 fantasy points, and his team's better. He has a better quarterback now. DeAndre Swift is a huge winner. Like he had a great year last year, and now you have, second year Caleb, you have Ben Johnson, right? The offense should be better. Like for me, it's just like these two is beautiful for me to have right there. BWC and BBC mix. Oh, 100%, man. We mixing these BBCs. Follow the money. Show the board, dog. I got you, homie. All right, so what we got? So after I click Tony and Swift, we have Sus takes Baker. We have Cup off the board. We have Hawkinson, Tracy, and Emeka. Tyrone Tracy, are you guys Tracy or Scattaboo? I feel like Tracy should drop a little more. You said I love Golden so damn much. Yeah, Golden's definitely a fan favorite in the Pounders Discord. Where did he go? Where did he go here? Okay, he went pick 76 right here. And then Jaden Reed followed right after. I like to double tap Golden and Reed, because I think both of those players could spike for like 30 points in a game. Jaden Reed, I'm disappointed in what he did last year, but like he's still a dude that could ball out any given week. And if I could have him as like receiver 4, receiver 5, I'll have an archetype that, like, if I have like, let's say like, like elite receivers, as my 5th receiver, I want a receiver that can outscore them. I want someone that could put up 25, 30 points. And Jaden Reed is not going to be a volume merchant, but he still has potential to, to win you a week. Golden Wicks or Golden Craft is going to be nice. Yeah. All right, so we're up in 6 picks. This is the range where I take my quarterbacks like 80% of the time. So quarterbacks load in. So we could go golf. We obviously Trevor Lawrence, Drake May. We have a Travion, so we could do something with that. No Caleb. JJ McCarthy. We could do some Cam Moore stuff, worst case scenario, but probably won't need to. Let's see what Sus does here. I mean, I'm good on receiver for a while too. Like the nice thing about like going 5 receiver early is like I don't really need to, fight over what guy I want here. So Sus goes Shaheed. Man, I'll probably go Jared Goff just to get the Amara stack, I think. But like my gut's telling me just go Drake May. Like I want to go Drake May every fucking draft, man. But I need to chill out a little bit. Is there any tight ends I like? Not really, man. We're gonna go Jalen Warren. No, don't auto. Whoo! Fuck, I almost auto Trevor Lawrence right there. Jesus. Yo, what I miss in chat, guys? We talking about Wicks again? Yeah, I mean Wicks is dead to non-ball knowers. I agree with that. I think one is I think like the thesis with Wicks this year, because obviously he was very disappointing. Like he failed fantasy managers last year. He had an opportunity and he didn't succeed. But what I care about with Wicks is he is a great blocker. So like the Packers are also going to use him for that. 2 is he's a great route runner. Like he gets open, he separates. Like he does everything you want for a receiver. The only problem is that he can't catch the ball. And I had him on my most important fantasy league last year, and it was very annoying because I would be watching games and I'm like, dude, like Wicks is so open. He had a great route, and then he just the ball goes whatever. And it kept happening over and over again. But who's to say that he doesn't fix that problem? Who's to say that he doesn't work his ass off? He gets motivated by Matthew Golden. He's like, you know what? No, like I want to get paid one day. And Wicks does the Alec Pierce of last year or Marvin Mims. Like if Wicks, goes for like, I don't know, like 55, 800 and like 8 touchdowns, I think that's very reasonable for him. Like he's still gonna have a chance to prove himself. You said motherfucker seems like he's 36. Are you guys talking about Dobbs? Wicks is like 80 with more juice and better blocker. Didn't Devontae Adams have issue with blocks or issue with drops when he was with the Packers the first few years? Wasn't that an issue? Concussions and drops. Tay had drop issues for like the first 3 years, but first year for sure, yeah. I mean, like at least like we know Wicks is a good receiver. Like it's not like he sucks and we're just hoping. Like no, like he's shown that he could be a legit receiver. Like as long as he's a good blocker and he gets open, he's still gonna have chances. And like I'm in on Golden this year. Like I think Golden could be a great receiver, but like there's a chance Golden's not that great, and then if Golden's not that great, I think that's bullish for Wicks, it means Wicks will have another chance to kind of be their deep down threat. You know, he'll be on the field more. So I don't know. I think Wicks is going to be a player that I'm targeting all off season, depending on his price. All right, so we're up in 4 picks. We have 145 building. I really like the team so far. I feel like we're pretty well balanced everywhere. Um, we're up in 3 picks. What quarterback? So Trevor Lawrence hopefully makes it back. There goes Pat, the Kyle Williams pick, 129. You know, me and him were having a discussion earlier about him. Where look, I don't hate Kyle Williams. I'm a Pats fan. I think he has great potential to do something for this offense. I just wish he was cheaper. Like I feel like Kyle Williams should be going like 150s, 140s, not because he sucks, just because I don't know, he's a third rounder. But what do I know? So we're obviously gonna go Trevor Lawrence with the first pick. We're gonna go Lawrence, and then I think what we're gonna do is tight end. I don't mind Beck. Fuck it. We'll go JJ McCarthy too. We're gonna make this a 3 QB team. I think Goff and Lawrence is fine going 2 QB here, but because I feel really well balanced with my running backs and receivers right now, I think I could pull off a 3-6-6-3 build. I mean, it's beautiful. We got stacks for days right here. You got. I gotta look. I can't wait till I could pull up comments on my stream. I'm gonna figure that out this weekend. I got some stuff I need to do, but like Zero said, you got a solid 4 RB, 4 receiver, and 1 cornerback. That shit has me dead. That's definitely the funniest thing I heard tonight, man. That's funny. I did a 3-6-6-3 the other night. Felt super uncomfortable, but looked solid. I look. I understand that there's advanced rates and structures and how we should build it, but part of like drafting is creating these teams and pushing our boundaries, right? Like a 3-6-6-3 build, advanced rate usually is just not gonna work. But like, I think it's more important about the draft capital you spend per position. You know, the bucket. And mix it up, man. Like I'm gonna have weird teams. I'm gonna have 3-6-6-3. I'm gonna have like 2-8-6-2. Like I'm just gonna change things up where I feel like how the draft is dictating things. You know, and like even like I think and like also it's like you know like I could stop at like 5 RBs here, like and Travion Henderson's like the RB1 for the Patriots week 1. He just smashes. Tony Pollard, he has a similar role to what he did last year. He's my RB2. Swift could be a great RB3. Jalen Warren could get more work than we all expect. Like I feel pretty confident in these 4 RBs. I could just tack on one more, and then that opens up a position for me to go another receiver if I want to. But for my receivers, I feel pretty good too. So, you know, that's just me building a well-rounded team right now. 2-8-6-2 is the same work. Yo, it's insane work, but sometimes you gotta do insane things, bro. That I don't like if someone was drafted underdog, I would not recommend that, obviously, but like I am crazy. I like to push the limits, bro. Like I'll go like 7 receivers, 2 quarterbacks, 2 tight ends before I even touch a running back. I don't see the point stopping at 5 RB when you start receiver. No, like I agree. Like this is definitely at least a 6 RB team. I'm just saying that I think because of how I attacked how I attacked the position or where I did, I feel comfortable. Like these 4 RBs could get the job done this year if things break the right way. You know, like that's just part of the reason where you find like the gaps of value in these drafts. Like Pollard and Swift could be top 15 RBs this year, and I think that's why right now I like going receiver earlier, because I think the value that we get at running back is pretty good. I don't know, like Swift I remember was like 107 like 2 days ago, and he's showing that he's just gonna continue to push up. All right, so we're coming up on the deck right now. Is Strange there? Okay, cool. So I think Strange will take one pick. All right, so we're gonna go Strange to stack with T Law. We have a Jacksonville onslaught a little bit. Um, Out of all the, maybe I'm biased with Jaden Blue and I'm telling myself a story that's not possible. But like all these RBs here, I think Jaden Blue has the highest upside. Okay, see, this team needs Algier Blue. You know what? I'm happy that I selected one of them. I mean, I would well see. I disagree because Algier, I think he's more of a floor play because Algier is probably guaranteed to get like 150 touches, and he'll probably score like four rushing touchdowns. Blue, Blue, there's a possible like why I say that is because there's no way Tyler Algier could start the year as a starting running back unless Bijan got hurt. Blue, on the other hand, even though he's not a great prospect and the chances of him being a starter running back aren't high, there's a chance that Blue is the running back getting the most touches from week one for the Cowboys. So I think because of that, it's like I like to say Devon Achane with Blue, even though the draft capital is not there for Blue as it was for Achane, and Achane is a way better running back. But I see it where like Blue is the only RB for the Cowboys that have any type of juice. Like Blue has, at least he has speed, and some people do think Jaden Blue is the best receiving back in this class. And the Cowboys have zero weapons outside of CeeDee Lamb. Jalen Tober's cool. Jake Ferguson's cool. But Jaden Blue does give them something that's a little bit different. And there's a chance that Jaden Blue gets uncertain. Maybe the Cowboys sign an RB. Maybe they trade for Travis Etienne and Jaden Blue gets banned to the realm of whatever. But as of now, I'm a. You said, nah, Nick higher than Algier. Algier's a workhorse. See, Algier's a workhorse only if Bijan gets hurt, though. Cowboys RB1 at 157 is nice. Yeah, man, you're funny, Zero. You said I was just hoping Bijan goes down, I guess. I mean, one of these years, he's a running back. Running backs go down. So even if it's 2028, Bijan, he's gonna go down eventually one year. You just gotta hope that Tyler Allgeier's on that team, and he's not signed with another team. All right, what's even going on, guys? I'm like half paying attention to my team. So we have a 3-5-5-1 build. So we're done with quarterback, obviously, right? We're done with quarterback. We're up in 3 picks. Can I stack anything? I don't even know if I can. Tight end. Who's your favorite receivers here, guys? Oh, look, I know we make fun of Romeo Dobbs, but if he does fall, Romeo Dobbs, it's an ugly pick, but this dude is going to probably have the most routes on the team. He could score touchdowns. I do like that. I have a Vikings team going. Possibility with Addison. Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't sound that enthused, but that's okay. We're gonna go Pat Fairmouth and just hope Aaron Rodgers goes there. I don't feel great about this turn. I mean, the running backs, like, I've been clicking right a lot, but I'm like, okay, Ollie Gordon, I am interested in. I'm interested in Ollie Gordon as well because I think he could be more of the Raheem Mostert replacement. You said stopping at one corner, adding one more. Is there another corner that I could add? If so, let me know. Oh, Savion. If Savion hits, that's definitely bad news for Jaden Reed. Because Savion is like a Debo type of player, and they have that in Reed already. Which the Packers, man, like I like Savion. I think he's a fun player, but he's like very raw. I think he's a fine click though in like the last like round or two, just to kind of like shoot for the upside. Ollie 8-inch Gordon, that's his nickname. Oh, for sure, Stars is 8 inches and thick, or I don't know if you're saying Stars is or Ollie. Either way, both is probably true. Yeah, no, like Savion, like he's a fucking beast, bro. Like Packers, like they love speed type of like Swiss Army knife players, and I feel like, but also Packers, like they're preparing because Christian Watson's ACL, maybe he's done for. There's a good chance Dobbs and Wicks are not on the team next year, so really you're having like Reed and Golden, so it makes sense for them to try to like try to grow Savion into a bigger role for year 2. You said dude took Amari Cooper. And who took Amari Cooper? Wow. Of course, is a non-badge guy. I've been getting non-Cooper in the 18th round like every draft. This dude just shit. I don't really know what's going on too much with these teams. I'm having too much fun just chatting with y'all. So we have 2 more picks. We have a 3-5-6-2 build. I think we're definitely done at receiver. Like I like this. I think this is more than fine. It is volatile a little bit because Rashee Rice injury, suspension, Travis Hunter cornerback. So we are relying on Amari, St. Brown, Brian Thomas to be those guys. Running back, I like this running back room. Like this is a running back room. Like I'm cool with going with. We'll add one more. Tight ends. So like I'm still figuring out like how I want to attack the last few rounds. I'm not taking no quarterback. Like there's no quarterback right now that I'm taking in the last 1 or 2 rounds. RBs, like there's RBs I like, receivers there's some I like, but I've been a big Theo Johnson guy. Like Theo Johnson, maybe I'm dumb, but like I like tight ends that are athletic and that show flashes their rookie year, and then going to year 2, like could Theo Johnson be the number 2 behind Blink Neighbors? Get our tight end 3, and then we're gonna go one more RB. For the RB, I think what we'll do is there's a couple. We're gonna go Nick Chubb. We're gonna go Nick Chubb and hope he signs with the Bears, and then we have Chubb and Swift having that David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs kind of thing going on. We are so back. Let's go, baby. Give me Juwan. I think Juwan Johnson's a solid click. Yeah, he's right here. I feel like Juwan Johnson's been living in the 18th round the last like 3 years in BBM. Oh, I'm gonna do a team review right now of Pat's team and then also Suss's team. So this is my first 3-6-6-3 build I've done so far this year, and we have it on stream live. It's pretty cool. Juwan living 18 round after being a league winner. LL Sinister work Sally. It is crazy. I think Pat Carrane had Juwan Johnson on his winning BBM team a few years ago. Like Juwan Johnson was a tight end one that week. So we will be doing a team review after these next couple picks. You know, I'm very curious to see. So I see Pat kind of went a little RB heavy the last like 4 rounds. Sus Tyler Shuck. All right, buddy. Let's. I'm interested to dissect your team. Tyler Shuck, man. You know he's the last quarterback or last NFL player that's gonna be born in the '90s. That's kind of crazy to think about. Dude, I only did so like. Oh wait, hold up. So before the draft, I did only 33 teams. Right, I only drafted 33 teams. Since you know like Best Ball Mania and all the tourneys dropped, I've done 35 already. Come on, update. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go, baby. All right, let's do some team reviews. I mean, we'll just go over mine real quick. 3-6-6-3 build. We have Goff, T-Law, JJ, all stacked. Amari St. Brown. We have the double stack with Jacksonville. Receivers, Jordan Addison. RB room, Travion, Pollard, Swift, Warren, Jaden Blue, Nick Chubb, Strange, Pat Fairmouth, and we threw a Theo Johnson. Overall, I like the build. I thought it was constructed solidly. Let's see. Fantasy dog pound. So he goes Josh Allen, Stafford. Where once I have Josh Allen as my quarterback, I don't really care who I have as my second quarterback. It doesn't matter to me. Kamara, Chuba, Zach, Braylon, DJ Giddens, Hunter, Estime. So he had a 2-7-7-2 build. I've done this a few times. So he waited to go RB, and like if you could wait and get Kamara and Chuba, I think that's pretty nice. You know, and then he just kind of pick RBs that you know he liked. Like I think Audrey Estime is a good click in the 18th round. Hunter, I mean, a lot of people like Hunter. You know, some people think he could usurp Kyron Williams even. RB room is volatile. Like, you know, I like that he went 7. I don't love that after Chart, Braylon Allen is his 4th. But I think this RB room is fine. Puka, Drake, Tet, Ricky Pearsall, Trey Harris, Kyle, Wandell. Who did he stack? Did he have any stacks? Okay, so yeah, so he has Stafford and Puka, which is nice. And then some rookies, you know, so like, you know, kind of rookie heavy on this team. But Tet's a weird one for me, man. I think Tet could go anywhere from like the mid, like 3rd round to like the 50s. Kyle Wando, solid receiver room. I'm fine with it. And then tight end Hawkinson and Jake Ferguson. So overall, pretty well balanced team from Pat. All right, next we got Sus Edwards. So he had a 3-5-8-2 build. He went Baker, Cam, and Tyler Show. We'll see why he went here. CMC, Henry, Brees, Tuen, Rashad Smith. Perfect. When you start CMC, Henry, I mean, and Brees, like you give yourself a lot of room to only go 5 RBs. He could have went 4 RBs. I would have been fine with that too. RB room is if these two guys right here stay healthy, this is gonna be a nasty room. Moore, Olave, Chris Godwin, George Pickens, Shaheed, Keenan, Alec, Ale, Manor, and Darius Slayton. Good receiving room. Shaheed at the 5. I think he's a nice boomer bust type of player. Keenan Allen, we'll see where he goes. So you stack Show with Shaheed. I'm not going to be clicking Tyler Show right now. But if he is a starter all year, and actually you have a double stack. You have Chris, Olave, and Shaheed. So yeah, I mean, you're telling yourself a story. So I'm okay with it. But like, I don't have the balls yet to click Tyler Show. And then Mark Andrews and David Njoku. So this, I'm cool going with 2 tight ends here. I think Mark Andrews and David Njoku is fine. This is a fun team though. Seeing CMC, Derrick Henry start. And then I don't think there's anybody else that I know. No. So that wraps it up pretty much. First BBM live stream. It's pretty awesome. Show us fire. Clears car. Hey, whoever is, look, I'll root for Show if he could give my boy Chris Olave the ball. I don't care who starts. I just need Chris Olave to eat. Thank you, Sus. I appreciate that. Tet over Waddle, Olave, and Godwin. That's crazy work. Stars BWC BBC. So I think what I'm gonna do now, I think I'm gonna hop off this. I'm gonna make myself some food, and then I might hop into like a puppy or something on my phone, just to kind of like vibe and chill out. So that is it. I appreciate all you guys tuning in, watching me crush this draft, and I'll probably be streaming this weekend. I think Sunday, either Saturday or Sunday. Wait, today's Thursday. Hold up. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know, but I'll let you guys know. Once again, I appreciate anyone that's in here and that supports your boy. So have a good night, and until next time.